chit chat with everybody at this party.
The sunset is in 24
hours. Cried to us, and we all felt our heartstrings were tugged. Like, oh my God, I need to bring It's very hard for me to show up for my friend when their actions and their words don't align. She knows full on well ink is a trigger for Gordon, and I'm having a really hard time sympathizing with her now.
The fathers of my children can get along. The fathers.
See, Candace is on my mind. So when is Karen gonna let go of this fence thing? Is her opening statement, or whatever you call it. What do they call them? Tagline. I am the fence and the gate. Karen, I was the fence. I don't hump the fence. I ride the fence. You ride me. The fuck? Hey y'all, how you doing? This is Reality with D, and I just came on to give you my Real Housewives Potomac season 9 episode 8 recap. So the episode opens up and we have Giselle. She's getting prepared for their National Brain Tumor Society GNA/infusion function, and they slide to Wendy. Wendy's still throwing shade, baby, making up a knot. And so she throws shade at the event, and she's like, what is going on? I don't have a clue. Giselle said, we are moving in a new direction. Not only are we selling at least we're selling infusion brands. And I'm like, oh, Giselle. You know what? Giselle, I do want you to be a success, because it seems like your baby daddy in some more hot water about not taking care of his children. So good luck with all that, girl. I'm just saying. So of course they discussed Karen, because Karen court date is up. And they was like, we gonna be outside, supporting her with signs. That's what old Longfoot said. Footy. Bigfoot. Foot. Sasquatch. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me tell you. I know that women that are tall, because I have an affection for tall women. My best friend is very tall. She's 5'10". So I have an affection for tall women. I don't have an affection for Mia, so that's why I talk about her feet. This is not a generalistic category of women who are tall, because women who are tall are, if they didn't have big feet, their feet wouldn't be proportional to their body size. Can you be 5'22" and then you have a size 5 foot? No, that would not work. That's just like my mom. My mom was a little bitty woman with large feet. It looks awkward, okay? So your feet have to proportion to your height, okay, in my opinion. So these are just jokes, people, and I'm just referring to Holy Skin Mia, okay? So now it's time for Mia to bash Gordon, right? Mia, we're not on your side. I don't know how you thought this was going to work out, but it didn't work out in your favor, dear. We're not on your side. And like I said, I'm always pro-woman, but this whole campaign to drag Gordon's character after you laid up with him on the beach, no, ma'am. It's not working in your favor. Nobody's on your side, dear. You're a fan. All that fandom you built up last season, which I wasn't rocking with either, when you got Center Peach. Okay? No. Tell us, Gordon is in full mania right now. And then they looking at her like, bitch, didn't we just see y'all as a family? As the people in New Orleans, I'll trill y'all. I'll trill y'all in pictures. Child, I can't make this stuff up. Move right along. So, how is it that big head marshmallow cheese puff Maurice this case get dropped, and we still going through this whole situation with Kurt. Now, if Carlos King lets Maurice get away with them not showing how everything gets dropped from beginning to end, and him going in and using his little title for his DUI case, I don't want to talk about it no more on the show, because something went down to get to from point A to point B, because he clearly was, in my opinion, guilty. So just like Karen's guilty right here. And so on Karen's show, she's going through the mud, and they're experiencing the very same thing. But anyway, over at Karen's house, Troy arrives, and yes, Karen made a mistake. Okay, she accidentally almost killed Bambi. And I'm very hard on drunk drivers, okay? And I believe she's very much guilty in this situation. But I don't like the way Mia is like kind of dragging her through the mud. But at the same time, surprisingly, most of the people are very, very supportive of her. And by the way, Karen looks good in that blue shift dress. You can't tell her nothing, baby. Can't tell her nothing. But here's my other thing with Karen. Karen, you are not like Marshmallow Cheese Puff. You are not like him going to the club, tearing the club up in a Lambo, and then driving back home in an Audi. Okay? Not like him. They not like us. Okay? So you're rich. Rich, bitch. Really rich. So why? Girl, why? I don't get it. Get you another blue eyes. Oh, and shout out to Kern. Cause I'm just not doing my recap Thanksgiving Day. Happy Thanksgiving. Her assistant, I think his name was Brian, he allegedly committed suicide. So, blessings to her and the rest of his family and friends. My condolences. And, not too much sad talk in my videos. I don't like to do sad talk. We're going to move right along. I just wanted whoever sees this video to know that I definitely am, I have her in my heart, holding her, and for the condolences for him, because we met him, and he was very, very supportive of her. And I wonder where he was, or if they're going to show him at some point during this season, being supportive of her, because he was very, he was always at her side for whatever she was going through. So shout out to his family. So back to the GNA event. Lord have mercy. Why did they let Ashley get up there? Didn't I tell you that Ashley had already perturbed me when she was talking bad about Candace's singing, and all she needed was a go-go beat? As a matter of fact, I see you with that go-go beat. Baby, out of all the songs that were on Candace's album, excuse me, I'm still stuffy, y'all. I'm working on it. I just took some cold and flu medicine again. That Advil, I'm about to, it's gonna break it up, y'all. Stay with me. It's gonna break it up. So, yeah, I'm so disappointed. I told y'all. And then she said she added an EDM beat. Child, bye. She sounds horrible. I watched the show real time with you guys, so I'm healing and I'm thriving, thriving and I'm thriving, driving and I'm healing and thriving. Gonna make it surviving. Then she gonna have enough nerve to get jealous of Wendy, because Wendy is doing a big birthday. I don't think Ashley does big birthdays on the show. And I have always asked, why is it just Karen anyway, when the show films around several of their birthdays? But child, nobody want to see you, Ashley. Nobody want to see you and Uncle Lump and Sheila in her bad wig, and Uncle Lump and his Caucasian wife, and all the other Caucasians in the family besides, and no other black people besides Sheila and Lump, and then Dean and the president of Macadobry Enterprises sitting on the island dragging their little dirty butts across the aisle. Nobody wants to see that. So Wendy is still planning her birthday party, and she goes there. She talks to Mama Hellfire and Brimstone, and Mama Hellfire says, I do not trust those people. And Wendy said, but I do want to invite them. I just hope this goes well. Well, now she don't trust the people, but I do believe in peace, so I will be on my best behavior. No, Mama Brimstone. Mama Brimstone, now you know you're not on your best behavior. So they have a whole brunch and drinks to discuss Karen's court date. And they were talking about how thin she's getting, and Kiana's always has her back because she has Kiana's back. But let me just say this about this whole situation, about them having a whole conversation about Karen and her court date. Stop it. Giselle, Miss Hale. I had called you that all season. Maybe because you don't have the dirty bird with you. Robin, a bird, Okay, she named after a bird, okay. I call her Roble too. But anyway, no dirty bird. And you still don't have a storyline. She said you ain't got nothing going on. I think that you're basically on this show because you're OG. Excuse me. You have nothing. I hadn't got excited about one moment other than the girl's graduation. Child, I can't make this up. She ain't got nothing going on. That GNA stuff, stop. Her and Ashley in the same little red wagon. Everybody keeps saying Ashley can go. We don't miss Robin, so I'm thinking maybe we won't miss Giselle either. I got over the Real Housewives of Atlanta with no Nene, so, and OC with no Vicky, and Beverly Hills with no Vanderpump. So I think I can make it. Giselle says, I just want her to know that I'm there for her. Now, I think this is where things are going to go awry between Karen and Wendy. And I hate it because Wendy vocalized what her charges may be through her lawyer husband. Well, you can do that when you got a lawyer husband, honey. Because I would have asked him too. I ain't gonna lie about that thing. I would have said, hey, honey, you know what? My girl got this DUI charge, and she's being publicly persecuted, but everybody loves Karen, so there's that. She's a fan fave, so she's only being dragged by people who don't like drunk drivers like me. I said what I said, okay? So, maybe I would have sat this one out. I would have Kiana this soul situation. Because what she said was, if she goes to jail, I don't know how supportive I can be. Because she could do time. Well, she's guilty, allegedly. So, the only thing it is when somebody gets caught drinking and driving is that, what is the sentence going to be? Are they going to drop the charge? They're going to have probation? They're going to have community service? All of the above. So, it is. That's one of those crimes that you commit that you have real hard evidence for. That's like Karen calling her own crime alleged. The fuck? Child, I can't make this stuff up. Yeah. I'm looking at Jazzy. I was riding there looking at Jazzy on Carlo King YouTube channel. And the baby mama, excuse me, because people call me the baby mama. Because people have called me a statistic, darling. Yes, I was calling statistics the other day. She said, that's why the Deltas did not choose you, because you're a statistic. And I was like, wait a minute, hold up, the fuck up. Wait a minute. Ain't no statistics. Ain't no single mamas in the Deltas. You know, with a deceased fiance and raising 2 children on her own and don't want a man by choice. And ain't none of them in the Delta. It's Delta is the biggest organization in the D9, at least it used to be. None of them are statistics. Okay. So what I was saying was, before I say that, and act as if she's a baby mama, let me correct it. I am one as well, according to me being a statistic in Facebook. That's neither here nor there. I can't back this stuff up. That's what she said. Looked through my profile, found out I was single and a mother of two very smart, very bright little girls. Bad as they may be. But smart, and I think I'm doing a pretty. They're fed and clothed and everything else, and their dad takes very good care of them from beyond through the Veterans Affairs Department. It's not like it's all VA money, y'all. My children's father actually set money aside for them. Yes, he was fully disabled through the VA and was pulling money out of his check for them. So, that's the statistic out. And I chose to be a stay-at-home mother. I'm educated and this, that, and the third, and the fourth. So, just like she was saying, she's an esthetician, so she has a job. I mean, she's not living off the child support that she's collecting from this guy from the SIP. I found out he was from the SIP, you know. And Jazz said, you know, she wanted to see what she could do with this old country bumpkin football player. Now, I'm telling you something about football players from Mississippi, or the South in general. They could play for ball. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why there aren't more in the league. But that's neither here nor there. Apparently, he's on the D squad. They get paid, y'all. The D squad gets paid. And they get rings when the team wins a championship, as he did. Why? Because they have to have somebody to practice against. Yeah. That's what the D squad is for. Hell, I'd be on the D squad for about $500,000 a year. D squad me, bitch. Anyway, I'm just saying. So, they go and have this interview. So, I said I was going to incorporate the interview that I watched between the two of them, because Color Me Pink, shout out to her. Then the interview with the baby's mother, the children's mother. And she was just talking about how they met and how it had to be some overlapping going on because she had no idea who Jazzy was. Okay? So, I'm going to ride with her on that. I'm going to ride with, her saying that, they didn't have, a bad relationship. It was just surprising to her and shocking to her that Jazzy was on the show speaking on her children. And child, I'm going to sum that up with that. I mean, that's what it is. So, Jazzy was talking about how she's this high-end flight attendant, and I almost said stewardess. I'm about to show my age now. Hey, I'm 50. We still say stewardess. We don't. Everything ain't PC, y'all, over here in the 50-year-old Gen X range of people. I try to stay with the times, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to be like a current of the situation. But I can't always be current. Sometimes I go back into the 80s. But anyway, she goes on to say, Jazzy was talking about how they met. And, she don't have any bad blood between her and the children's mother. She didn't have any choice but to come out and tell her version of events, because that lady was looking real, like a big old liar, like a Portia calling Drew, like a Portia and a Drew combination, if you will. So she didn't have any choice but to go over there talking to Carlos. Child, nobody care. Nobody cares about Carlos trying to clean up people's images. Look at what he's done for Martell. And he does not speak on Martell being the asshole that he is. So, whose images can he clean up? Huh? Now, he gives a good interview because he asked her the right question. Then they brought out Desmond, Danny, DeVoe, Derwin, Donnie Joe, whatever his name is. They brought him out and he stood by his woman. Jazzy said she comes from money, so she didn't need him for money. Like I said, she said that, she was coming to rescue an old country bumpkin Mississippian. I get so irritated when black folks think that they rescuing us Southern people from something. I guess like ignorance. I don't know. Dumbness. I don't know. They think we just ignorant off the plantation. I guess, don't know anything. Green. But anyway, she did herself no favors in this interview because my opinion did not change of her. Because once you prove yourself to be a liar to me, that's what you are. I mean, you can't change that image, but, the timeline still was a timeline, not according to what the mother of the children was saying. So, just say you was a side chick and he fell in love with his side piece. Now, let me give you some Southern music to go along with side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. I left home to be with my side piece. So there you go. That's all he did. Left home to be with a side piece. It is what it is. Allegedly. So as the leader of this group, Giselle decides to FaceTime Karen. She's been TV supportive. But it's cool. I'll always recap Potomac. Nothing's going to change my flow on that. So Ashley's reminding her in her forehead is reminding us that it's her birthday again and over and over and over again next. So, a lot of people are saying that that's caucasity on Ashley letting those children sit up on that island. Is it though? Is that something that my white counterparts do? Let their children sit their little nasty toddler behinds on a island. They don't wash clean the butts good. I introduced my children to flushable wipes very, very shortly after they were potty trained. Because I didn't want to see no skid marks in the drawers. Okay. But little boys at that, scooting their little dirty asses across that island, that's doing something for me. But anyway, Ashley's so proud of herself because she has the mediation done. And as I said before, the divorce proceedings and the paperwork has been filed. Ashley got whatever she kind of wanted. I'm not going to say she got fully what she wanted, because sometimes being a gold digger is not. Sometimes you have a smarter person than you as the being dubbed. And we're going to say Michael was smart. And so he wasn't being dug for gold. He just wanted some young, tender, exotic cuckoo. Okay? He got that for a couple years. He's about to move on to some more. You'll probably get a darker black woman who's more appreciative of his Gollum looks. And, move right along from Ashley if he don't have one already, or a darker black man, dog. A Mandingo warrior, if you will. Now, as far as this show goes, who actually ever thought that their marriage was gonna last? So, raise your hand. So, we got to go get our boo, Murder Inc., y'all. We got to go pick him up from the airport. And because I bring him to Potomac so he could film. Because he loves the spotlight just as much as I do. I call my best friend, Jacqueline, and we talk about me picking him up and more dragging of my current husband going. That's what we're going to do. Shout out to Mia. So, Wendy wants to arrive on the car boat, chat. Hey, it was already trouble in paradise when she walked out there and looked at those rocks. Okay? So, move right along. So, if Giselle don't do one thing right, you can't call her CPT time. Ever. Because Giselle gonna arrive on time for film. She don't do nothing else. Okay? But, Mia talks to, Holy Ghost Fire. And Holy Ghost Fire tells her, I am nothing but. I do not believe in voodoo. I believe in the Lord Savior Jesus Christ. And I do not cast spells. I am not a witch. I only cast spells through the power of Jesus Christ. You should. I don't know why we get to drag one religion over the other one. Because, baby, voodoo is your roots, not Christianity. So that's their colonized religion. But I ain't in it. Go on, girl. Praise Holy Ghost fire over people. And then they still accuse you of being a witch anyway. Child, babe, I can't even make this stuff up. Kiana and Greg are wild, and Kiana looks beautiful. They all look beautiful. And Cameron, baby, you know I love high-low. I don't care if the high-low is in the back. I don't care if it's on the side. I don't care if it's in the middle. I don't know why I dress my little girls in high-lows, but see, my booty too big for high-lows. But, baby, I wish I could. See, y'all got it out there again. What I already got added to your booties with the injections and the BBLs and whatnot. I want some of mine taken out. Y'all want to, I could donate. Karen says, I'm just not worried about them. You know, I can read them left and right, up and down. I know what they're putting down. Ain't nobody putting nothing down so far but me. See, like, again, Karen, my problem with you is you just want to sit there and let people not talk about your situation, but you want to bring up other people's stuff. I don't like this. That hypocrite shit I don't like.
Okay, so it is what it is. Anybody step in the line of fire?
Now, all the ladies did look beautiful, but I wasn't a fan of the fit of Stacy's dress because, she got a big chest and a flat butt. Giving real Wendy Williams teeth. Shout out to Wendy. I love my girl, though. While Wendy so-called side-eyeing Karen said things gonna be put on pause if she goes to jail. You know, the idea of the white party came from Diddy. I'm just saying. Giselle. Still with the slight shade, right? Hey, Karen, I'm so happy you're friend amongst us. Now, I done sat up there and lied. You know, I watched the show twice, and when I watch it back, I do the recap with you all with a watch along. So I lied. I said everybody looked beautiful. I mean, except Ashley. What in the holy hell? So, it's complications with the boat. Like, we figured what happened, right? So the boat goes around, but it's supposed to drop her off. And then it takes another route and goes back around again. So we see that everything wasn't as perfect as we thought by looking at the videos on Twitter. However, beautiful location, beautiful venue, beautifully decorated. Wendy, you did your thing. I'm just saying. But Wendy got taste, baby. Real taste. The style of dress. I just told you. Her and So Gucci, for me, pièce de resistance. Best dressed on reality TV. And, of course, my girl, Kenya Moore. I mean, none of them can touch her. She's the queen, but she's no longer with us. And I don't mean deceased. I mean in the reality TV world. For now. It's just temporary. So Stacey talks to Ray about what is a drag queen, what is it versus a drag king. And then finally TJ pops up at the table. And when I tell you I can't stand TJ and all his femininity. Now I don't mind a feminine man. Very effeminate. But don't come out here acting like you running things because you felt like she was slighting you at this party. Then she invited your fishnet stocking shirt wearing ass to her event down to the first time she appears on Watch What Happens Live. I don't like you. I don't like the way you talked to her just then. That was rude. Tell myself, don't touch me. The fuck? If you ain't a good Judy, Stacey, listen to me carefully, Linda. Listen, Linda, listen. Leave him over there. No, big head, Arnold. Hey, Arnold. You don't have to keep reminding you and everybody else at the party that you're Wendy's Gemini sister and you want some of that flashing attention that she's getting at her party, bitch. They decided to film her party. Nobody wants to see your family. Everybody wants to know if Eddie's family and Wendy's family is going to resolve their family tension. That's what we want to know. And then you have TJ still sitting there acting like a B.I. Shout out to Seth. Even though he didn't create that. That's still black culture. But, you know, I have to give it to Seth because the way he popped out there phone and said, biatch. I will forever give him his props for that. But anyway, so when it's just like all I can be is hopeful. That's right. When don't run up and behind them people. You got that fine ass Eddie. Y'all dress alike, look alike, look good as a couple. You in that beautiful dress and that beautiful gown. Enjoy your birthday. Forget them people. So, knowing he's a girl, allegedly, feminine, an effeminate male, bitch made man. So, she's asking him, do you like the flowers? He says, that's a girl question. Shit. If I ask my dude if he likes some flowers, he better tell me if he like them or not. I mean, so he can know what to get me in the future. It's this one dude I used to date knows that I am the type of person who does not like what's popular. So, I always told him I did not like red roses. And he still remembers to this day what my favorite rose is. My favorite color rose is blue and yellow. But blue roses are rare. They are hybrids. Now, I took horticulture, so I know how to make a blue rose, okay? But, hey. Pink, yellow. And now, if a red rose is a velvety red, it has to be velvet. I mean, like, not bright red, just, it's almost black. Then I might like a red rose. But red roses definitely are not my favorite. Like flower. You better know what kind of flower I like. But anyway, the decorations are gorgeous. Oh, and I like white roses too. So, the color but red. I'm just telling you, just that, the regular red. Even though I have plenty of them in my yard. But that's because I don't have to worry about them dying. Ashley met Wendy's friend Deano, or however you say it, and he was carrying Ashley around. And then Giselle, he tried to holler at me. He for the streets. I know that's right, Giselle. Keep your man honest. Say, go on and stay over there. Don't call no discourse between me and my friends. So they rewinded back, and Wendy's telling them about how Gordon came out of a bag on she and Murder Inc. I would have came out of a bag on them too. They sitting up in my damn living room, flirting and such, and want us to be a happy blended family when we ain't unblended yet. We hadn't unconsciously uncoupled. Shout out to Gwyneth Paltrow. If you know, you know. Did I say it right though? Unconsciously uncoupled. Or consciously uncoupled. Whichever one it is. Something about a conscious and a couple. And so Giselle breaks it down. You confusing us now. Here you are telling us about his mania. And there you are again on the video. Instagram. Mia lies about so many things. Is there something wrong with me getting along with the fathers of my children? Fathers? Say what now? I thought going with your baby's daddies. Say what? And they go over a montage of the many, many lies that Mia has told. And what's so amazing to me is that nobody has whooped her ass over them. These are the type of lies. When she told that lie on Chris and Candace, these are the type of lies to get your ass kicked. I'm just saying. Well, I mean, they did get into it before the GNA event. That's all. I was just letting y'all know about that. So, and confessionally, Ashley's like, I'm having a hard time sympathizing with her because she knows that old boy is a trigger for her going. And with that, she responds about the fathers getting along and all type of mess. And the episode ends with Mia defending her 3-way love affair. Come on in, like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell button. You will be notified as I upload videos. Share the video. Why? Because sharing is caring. As I do when I close, I'm going to check them up. Juices. And don't forget that you may cash out me at DMCCLAYZYTY.